I was cleaning up this great photograph, and there's a lot I love about it. And the biggest thing I love about it is it's two-sided. It's flipped though, and this is unique to this photographer. This is from the Child's Art Gallery in Marquette, Michigan. I have a few of these negatives where they're two poses flipped over. I'm going to show you a little bit more about this photograph in a minute. I'm going to zoom in on the top portion of this photograph, primarily their faces. And you can see, let me zoom in a little bit more on just this one person. She had pierced ears, you can see that. There were two photographs taken this day, and the photographer chose which one of them they were going to use to make prints. This is the one that they chose to use to make prints. And you can see, let me really zoom in here, all these lines are retouching marks. So it happens primarily on faces. I've sometimes seen it on clothing, like the edge of clothing, but mostly you see it on faces. And what they're doing is they're taking and removing any blemishes. All these marks that today would not make for a good print, back then it improved the photograph and made for a better print, what they perceived as a better print. Again, you can see the marks here, here, a little bit here, and on her face as well. The Child's Art Gallery actually was very careful with their retouching. I've seen cases where it's a lot worse, a lot worse. It's hard to get rid of today. Then they didn't mind, so this is what they liked. So now I'm going to flip this image 180 degrees, and this was the other pose. So slightly different poses. What's great about this photograph also is they're all smiling, showing a little bit of teeth here, which is unusual for photographs in that time frame. This was the photograph that was not chosen, and I'm going to put the original back on, and if you can notice this slight mark here, it's actually throughout the photograph. So there's like an X, and that was on the original. I took it off, I removed that X, but they put that X on there because this was the photograph they were not going to use. They did not use this one, which actually I'm surprised because I think this is very good. But I want to show you something, okay? Look at this face. This is not retouched. This is the raw photograph, straight from the scan. This is what her face looked like. And you can see right here, there's a little bit of a scar right here, a couple moles, a little bit of wrinkles or creases, if you would call it. Same thing here, you know, the skin, she's got a few freckles. Overall, this is really, I think it's very good. And again, here also, you see she has a bit of freckles. No really other marks, maybe a little bit of wrinkling here, a little creasing here. They took all that away. And today we would never even think of that because this is a nice photograph and the poses are nice. Look how happy they look. They just look so happy. This was the one they did not choose. Yet the quality is, now keep in mind, this is late 1800s, early 1900s. This is an old photograph, but the quality of this photograph, and all my negatives out of Marquette, Michigan, all are in really nice condition. The person that I purchased them from, he got them early on enough that they were in really good condition. They were not stored in a barn or anything like that. They were stored properly, and he was fortunate that they are in such good shape. And he's passing that good fortune on to those that he sells to. So I'm going to flip this over one more time. And we're going to zoom in. I still think the other pose is better. Why they chose this one, I don't know. You can see they've removed the scarring right here. The couple moles that she had, I think she had one here. All the freckling is gone on this woman. All the creases are gone. All the creases are gone. Everything is gone by retouching. I still like the other one better. So you tell me, which one do you like better? Do you like this pose? Or do you like this pose? I like this pose, 100%. Such a great, they're having so much fun. Actually, both are very good, which sometimes one is markedly better than the other. I think both poses are really very good. What do you think?